All right, friends. I guess I had a little brain malfunction. I told you I was going to include how to fill out this spreadsheet now that we knew all our information, and I forgot. So I'm doing it now. This will be reloading series number 4, Addendum. First, know your chamber's jam. And let's change that. To lands because I no longer use jam. Just put an X there because we did that. This is checking off our steps. Measure head space. We did that. Primer correction tool. We did that. Flash hole tool, chamfer necks, and brush necks out. We did that. Prime cases. We did that. Load medium high charge. We did that. Seat bullets. This time I sat them at 10 thousandths less than. We're going to change this also to lands. Okay. So I did that. And let me change this too to 10 thousandths less than lands. Okay. And we all know what components. You're going to need at least 200 pieces of new unfired brass. You're going to need at least 300 primers. I would probably have 4 in stock. And 400 of the bullets you're going to be using. And I'm thinking a pound of the powder you're going to be using. I think that should be good. But if you're running low, I would order some more because you know how hard it is to get things. So now these tables, these calculators, I hope these are very easy to use. Very easy. You fill in your head space here, 10 of them, and it automatically calculates out your average, your shortest, your longest. Same with this table. If you're doing your trim lengths, put them in there, it'll average and all that. And then this is just a general average one. So now, for our first one, I put in here the date made, down here, and I put in the brass, the lot number, and this is going to be for both box 1 and 2, okay, because we're going to be fire forming 200 boxes. So the date we'll made, we'll just put in today. I got it set up so it goes to month, date, and year. Times fired. These have not been fired at all yet, so we'll put in 0. What barrel am I shooting? I'm shooting barrel 7. Okay. In the base 2O drive I'm using, remember I'm going to take 10 thousandths off, so I'm at 1.705 now. My headspace averages before these were fire formed was 1.0694. But I do not trim yet. I usually don't trim till after at least 3 firings. I give the brass the neck a chance to grow. The powder I am using is Varget 28 grains. This is the primer I'm using, a Federal. This is the Lapua 105 grain scanner, 6mm. That's the bullet I'm using. The shortest primer height we got when we figured that out was .1186. Our primer pocket depth when we figured that out was .1225. Our primer seating depth was 0.005 to 0.006, which I think the biggest one was 0.056 or 7, but I'll put that there. And our neck interference fitting, we don't know that yet. So that is NA. Not available because we did not size the necks. We did not run an expander down them. So next time when we fire them, we will re-enter this information with these other measurements. So fired will be once now. Same barrel. We'll take an average headspace reading. The trim length after firing. Here's your standard deviation if you're going to be using a chronograph, which isn't really important now for fire forming, but it wouldn't hurt. So there's your standard deviation, your extreme spread, and your average velocity. Neck OD before sizing very top. This is really up to you. I'm sure I'll enter it in. And your primer pocket after firing 10, I'm going to take this out. And maybe because we're going to use that primer pocket uniformer again, but it's real fast now. We're just running it through just to clean out old carbon. So we really don't have to worry about that. There'll be nothing here for primer seating. This is all information for after forming. And in your notes column here, you can put down whatever notes you want to. So there you go. I'm sorry for forgetting this, but I don't know. I'm getting old. Okay. Have fun out at the range, and thank you.